BBC Radio Leicester.
And as I say, we are on the hunt for some of our nominees just after 8 o'clock this morning. Now, next this morning, we're talking about Bognor and we're talking about old bangers. But why are we talking about old bangers? Well, this is all because of a small group of people from northwest Leicestershire who've just travelled across the northern coastline in cars, which, quite frankly, was cheap as it gets. The team who completed the Monkey Ball Rally travelled in old bangers across England, Wales and Scotland. And they've just found out that they've raised more than £8,000. Well, Biff Hambridge is one of those who took part, one of the main men behind it all as well. Biff, good morning to you, mate.
How you doing, mate? How you doing?
Hey, Biff, I'm well happy to be talking to you. First of all, before we go any further, give us a very brief history of the Monkey Ball Rally and what it's all about.
Okay, started in 2016, the Monkey Ball Rally is the UK's cheapest budget charity banger rally. Anybody can do it. All you need is a car, roughly about 500 quid's worth, decorate it to make it stand out a little bit, and then we drive around in circles trying to raise as much money as we can.
Right, that was a lovely little history of it. How did it all go then? The 2024 Monkey Ball Rally, how did you get on?
Oh, it was amazing. It was a laugh a minute from the get-go. I mean, we broke down on the way to Skeg, but we fixed the car. We sailed around. The weather was fantastic. The people were incredible. There's just so much I could tell you. It was absolutely fabulous. All the guys did so well. All the cars made it round, and we raised a shed load.
You raised more than £8,000. How does that feel? Over £8,000?
Well, I'm not going to get emotional like I've been doing. On the Sunday when we set out, I said to my teammate Martin, I says, if we make £3,000, I'll be happy. I really will. And he was like, yeah. And our Ben, he raffled off his beard. He said if we made £3,000 by the end of the rally, he'd shave his beard off. And we made £3,000 on the Wednesday. And then it kept on going up. And we're like, every 10 minutes, we check it. Oh, we've had another tenner going. Oh, we've had another five quid going in. Oh, we've had another 100 quid going in. And then it was just out of this world. And then we're driving back home on the Saturday. And I came up with a bright idea. I did a live video going up the M5. And I said, we really want to get £6,000. If you can get us to £6,000 in the next 120 miles, that would be amazing. And one of my mates piped up and he said, would you shave your beard off? And I'm like, no. Do you know what? Yeah, I will. Yeah, you get us to £6,000. And he sent a message saying, hold my beer and put 200 quid in. So the moment we got back to Leicestershire, we were at the Lady Jane in Colville. And live on the video, I shaved my beard off. It's growing back now, though, so it's all good.
Do you know, but that, I can see how much this means to you, Biff, on the video call this morning. But you're raising money for great causes as well. Remind us who you're raising it for.
This time we would raise money for Sir Jackie Stewart's Race Against Dementia. It's really close to all our hearts. I lost my grandmother to it, and my auntie's going through it at the moment. A couple of the other guys have been affected by it as well. It's horrible. It's just so terrible watching somebody that you've known all your life and that you love become a stranger and you become a stranger to them. And we were blown away with just how much it resonates with people. Everywhere. I mean, we got our first day in Scotland. We stopped to get some go-go juice at a garage, and I was just on my way to the toilet, and a bloke stopped me and said, "What are you doing?" So I explained. He was, "Oh, that's brilliant. That is." I'm on the way back to the car, and he walks up to me and he says, "This is for you and the boys. Get yourself some food or fuel or whatever you need, and I'm going to put some Just Giving money on your Just Giving as well." And I was like, "Oh, that's nice. Thank you ever so much." Went and sat back down in the car, and I looked at what I got in my hand, and he'd given us 100 quid. Just from nowhere, giving us 100 quid. Well, I burst into tears at that. I was like absolutely overwhelmed. And then I went round and told all the other lads, and they were pretty much like, wow, where did that come from? And I never got his name as well. But yeah, he bought us all breakfast that day. I mean, absolute hero. And people just chucking money at us when we're driving through the towns and blasting our horns and our sirens and our hooters and everything, just getting as noticed as possible and making a bit of a nuisance of ourselves.
You're an hero, mate. You really, truly are. You've done an amazing thing. Can people still donate? Can people still, for a few quid your end? How do they do that?
Yeah, the Just Giving will be open until probably the end of the month because we've got something else in the pipeline which I can tell you about. Yeah, you can go to our Facebook page and go to the top. There's a big blue button that says Learn More. You click on that. That'll take you straight to our Just Giving. Give as much or as little as you can afford. Find it down the side of the sofa, ashtray in the car, wherever. And make sure, if you're a UK taxpayer, that you tick that gift aid box, and the government will give us an extra 25p for every pound you donate. And that gift aid has made a hell of a difference because that takes us to just shy of 10 grand where we are at the moment.
You're a legend. So, you're welcome on the show. Let us know about what else is coming up. Come back on the show, Biff, or I'll come out and meet you and have a chat with you, mate, because,
brilliant.
I'd love to have a chat with you and support the great work that you're doing because it's absolutely magnificent. The brilliant Biff Hambridge there joining us on the show this morning, telling us about the Monkey Ball Rally, telling us how they've raised more than £8,000 now as well. Exciting plans in store, then we'll find out what Biff has got coming up. I'll go and see him. We'll have another chat. We'll get him back on the show and find out about what the guys are up to next. You tune in to the Ady Dayman Breakfast Show. Listen, I'm ever so glad to have you with me on this Tuesday morning. Coming up for your ear rolls in the next 10 minutes or so, we're talking about our Make a Difference Awards. In